Welcome to my channel! If you're a fan of manhwa, especially historical yaoi, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll introduce you to a curated selection of the most beautiful and popular yaoi manhwas set in ancient times, from Korea's Joseon dynasty to other enchanting historical eras. Each story has its own unique charm, from forbidden love to secrets hidden behind royal walls. So, stay with me, and don't forget to support the channel by liking and subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content. Let's get started. Winter of the Night. Nocturne is a young artist gifted with an extraordinary talent for painting erotic scenes between men. Although he has published several collections under a pseudonym, he has chosen to give up painting. However, his life takes a drastic turn when Seong-ho, a young nobleman known for his wild lifestyle and insatiable desires, storms in and forces Nocturne to become his personal painter. Yet, the nights that lie ahead are far more intense than anything Nocturne could have ever imagined. Next, the Tyrant's Annal. Welcome to Seoul, 2022. Woo-san is a gangster and orphan who survives by stealing and selling historical artifacts. Acting on orders from his gang leaders, he steals an ancient relic that once belonged to Yeongjong, the 26th king of the Hwayeon Kingdom. Meanwhile, in the year 1852 during the Hwayeon Kingdom's rule, Haeomyeon is desperately trying to reclaim a treasured family heirloom his father had given to a dissatisfied customer. In a twist of fate, something inexplicable occurs. San is suddenly transported 170 years into the past, where he encounters the imprisoned Myeon. As the two clash over the priceless relic, it becomes clear that history has been rewritten, and their fates have become inextricably linked. Next, Taming the Tiger. Ahn Gaeum-hoo is in desperate need of a butcher to supply fresh animal blood for his ailing brother's medicine. While most butchers refuse his unusual request, one man, known only as Nobody, agrees to help. With his striking looks and imposing presence, Nobody has earned quite the reputation among the villagers. Still, Gaeum-hoo manages to tame this untamed tiger. First, he gives him a name, Beom. Then, he introduces him to a world he has never known before. Next, Gale of the God. In Joseon, a mighty kingdom safeguarded by the sable tiger, a revered tiger deity, the people believe their royal bloodline is divine, destined to bring prosperity. Crown Prince Lee Hyo is born bearing the power of the sable tiger, but his chilling and foreboding aura leads the palace to conceal his existence from the world. Meanwhile, Seodoram, once a noble but now a servant after his family's downfall, receives a startling royal command. He is to become the crown princess. Though Doram is baffled as to why he, a man, has been chosen for such a role, Lee Hyo seems to recall warm memories of Doram from their shared past. What fate does the sable tiger have in store for them both? Next, the Heart of Lotus. Changgyeon, the illegitimate third son, seized the throne through a storm of bloodshed and turmoil. Now, with his reign slipping into disarray and the kingdom on the brink of collapse, his sole solace is found in one person, his childhood friend, Sam Myung. Yet what once was simple affection has warped into something far more sinister. Consumed by obsession, Changgyeon will stop at nothing. Deception, manipulation, even the destruction of Sam Myung's spirit to ensure he never leaves his side. Next, the ghost's Nocturne. As the son of King Yeomra, ruler of the underworld, Jae-shin has led a life of indulgence, marked by fleeting bed partners and a deep disdain for humans. But when he takes things too far, he's dealt an unexpected punishment. By day, he's transformed into a powerless puppy. By night, he returns to his human form. The only way to break the curse is to win a human's heart, a task made all the more complicated when his target becomes the kind-hearted and gentle Prince Lee Nok. Can Jae-shin truly win the prince's heart? Or will he be the one who ends up falling? Next, Steel Under Silk. Yeonjo once had everything: a noble family, a loving brother, and a life of comfort and dignity. But after his father is executed for high treason and his only remaining kin is lost, Yeonjo is condemned to a life of slavery, stripped of all he once held dear. With nothing left to lose, all that remains is a burning desire for revenge. His opportunity arrives when the newly appointed governor turns out to be Kwon Hee-rayoung, the very man responsible for his family's ruin. Determined to make him pay, Yeonjo is willing to go to any lengths, even if it means seducing the enemy. With a charming smile that conceals a hidden blade, soft as silk yet sharp as steel, Yeonjo patiently awaits his moment. But revenge is never simple, and neither is the enemy. Next, Where the Wind Stays. To break a centuries-old curse haunting the royal bloodline, young Prince Tassara has been marked for sacrifice. Nara, a servant brought into the palace for this very purpose, is tasked with carrying out the prince's execution when the time comes. But as time passes, Nara finds himself drawn to the ill-fated prince. After committing a cruel and unforgivable act against Tassara, guilt consumes him, and he becomes desperate to make amends. Their secret, forbidden entanglement soon begins to challenge Nara's resolve. Will he abandon his original mission for the sake of redemption? There's no telling how far he'll go to earn the prince's forgiveness. Next, Royal Love Records. Follow the enchanting yet turbulent journey of Seoan, Cheongrok, and Choyeon as they each navigate the trials of love and longing, both within the royal palace and beyond its walls. Royal Love Records is a story woven with loyalty, desire, and the will to survive. A passionate and evocative tale set in a world where love can be as perilous as the throne itself. Next, A Flower That Blooms in Shadow. Cast aside by his master after two strange bumps appeared on his forehead, Cheon, a male prostitute, finds himself lost and without purpose. Taken in by a quiet doctor who cultivates medicinal herbs for the province, Cheon, stripped of both his livelihood and the reason he once lived, attempts to use the only thing he knows, his body, to earn the doctor's favor. Desperate for a new beginning, he clings to the hope of finding meaning and belonging once more. Next, The King's Bodyguard. In a palace torn asunder by ruthless political intrigue and the hunger for power, unfolds the story of a king consumed by his unyielding ambition, and the loyal bodyguard sworn to protect him. I've heard the rumors that your loyalty knows no bounds. Now, I intend to put that devotion to the test. A tale of power, desire, and the fine line between duty and obsession begins. That's it for this part of our journey through the world of historical Yaoi BL manhwa. This video is just one part of a full series where I'll be covering 55 carefully selected manhwas, each more beautiful and emotional than the last. So, if you enjoyed this glimpse into forbidden love and royal secrets, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in another video.